We'll be updating our forecast. The last forecast we did the last forecast the staff did was in January. My guess is that the data have been a little more positive, but it'll be a good number. We'd be in the range that you see in the public forecast.
How about 6%?
Could be in that range, sort of 4 to 7.
At what point in 2021 will GDP, the level of GDP, equal pre-pandemic levels?
Sometime during the year. It depends on the growth rate. Could be second half of the year.
Breaking news from Congress, everybody. The Democrats have begun the final push for Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus bill. This video will be discussing the latest stimulus check news and all the news surrounding your unemployment benefits. But the big question is, when should you expect to receive a third stimulus check? Well, to find out, be sure to stay until the end of the video.
I was just in Kalamazoo, Michigan, at the Pfizer vaccine manufacturing facility. There I met a man when I walked in whose father-in-law was dying of the virus. He was sad. I asked if I could call his father-in-law. He said his father-in-law was too sick to speak. But then he said, but could I pray for him? Could I pray for him? We all know someone, fellow Americans who live lives of struggle, purpose, and of hope, who talked late into the night about their dreams, who wore the uniform born to serve, who loved, played, and always offered a hand. We often hear people described as ordinary Americans. There's no such thing.
How about the end of January? Or the end of February, rather?
I don't know that. It's you asked me the question. The pre-pandemic level or the pre-pandemic trend?
The pre-pandemic level. If you froze the GDP, the economy in February a year ago, at what point will we be back to where we were February a year ago?
In the first half of the year.
Yeah, I see a lot of economists saying at the end of February. Do you disagree with that?
I can't be that specific. I was answering the question about the pre-crisis trend, which is what we're trying to affect.
Well, here's where what I'm getting at. You have strongly encouraged Congress to pass another coronavirus bill, $2 trillion. And I guess tell me, if you could, in just a couple of sentences, why you think we need to do that. If we're looking at 6% GDP growth this year, and as soon as the end of this month, we'll be back where we were in February 2020.
Actually, Senator, I have consistently not taken a position on this bill.
Two more updates on the winter storm. Yesterday, FEMA announced that Texas homeowners and renters in 31 additional counties who suffered damage from the winter storm may now apply for individual disaster assistance. The 31 additional counties join the 77 counties previously approved for individual disaster assistance. In Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma, sheltering operations continue to decrease. Power and transportation are back to normal, and water restoration continues. However, 9.8 million people are affected by water system outages and remain under boil water notices. Over 9 million liters of water have been delivered or are en route. There are over 200 locally managed water distribution sites supported by local, federal, private sector, and donated resources. Finally, I have one travel announcement, which you all have been asking about. We, of course, remain in close touch with state and local elected officials to monitor the recovery. And on Friday, the President and the First Lady will travel to Houston. The President will meet with local leaders to discuss the winter storm, relief efforts, progress toward recovery, and the incredible resilience shown by the people of Houston and Texas. While in Texas, the President will also visit a COVID health center where vaccines are being distributed. Clearly, there are still more details of the trip coming together.
And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications. Because remember, I'm still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. If we get my channel 75,000 subscribers by the end of this week, I'll be giving away a total of $1,000 in Amazon gift cards. 10 of my subscribers will receive a free $100 Amazon gift card. And to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and leave me a comment down below. Chuck Schumer said on Friday in a letter to his colleagues that we will meet the deadline. to send a robust $1.9 trillion package to the president's desk before March 14th. In public, the focus will be on the House this week with a budget committee vote on Monday and a floor vote on the bill as soon as Friday, March, before the expiration of enhanced unemployment insurance. Democrats hope to pass Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion economic rescue plan very soon. The House Budget Committee approved the federal aid plan in a party line vote on Monday afternoon. It's on course to get a floor vote later this week. Now folks, here's what we have to know about the exact dates in regards to the passage of the third stimulus bill. From February 25th to 27th, the House is expected to vote on passage of the government rescue plan. From March 2nd to 5th, the Senate takes up the legislation and possibly amends it before a vote. From March 8th to 12th, the House votes on the rescue package again if the Senate makes legislative changes. The Democrats have a narrow margin of error. They are pledging to enact the package before March 14th. This
In your chest, you feel like you're being sucked into it. The survivor's remorse, the anger, the questions of faith in your soul. For some of you, it's been a year, a month, a week, a day, even an hour. And I know that when you stare at that empty chair around the kitchen table, it brings it all back, no matter how long ago it happened, as if it just happened that moment you look at that empty chair. The birthdays, the anniversaries, the holidays without them, and the everyday things, the small things, the tiny things that you miss the most. That scent when you open the closet, that park you go by that you used to stroll in, that movie theater where you met.
For those of you on Social Security benefits, if you receive federal benefits including SSI and Ssdi, you are now required to file a federal income tax return in 2018 or 2019. Under the CARES Act passed last March, you were still eligible to receive a stimulus check and should have received one automatically. In addition, folks, in regards to the Social Security news, the Ssdi reports that the Social Security replaces a percentage of a worker's pre-retirement income based on their lifetime earnings. The portion of your pre-retirement wages that Social Security replaces is based on your 35 highest years of earnings and varies depending on how much you earn and when you choose to start benefits. The Social Security system works like this. When you work, you pay taxes into Social Security, and they use tax money to pay benefits to people who have already retired, people who are disabled, dependents of beneficiaries, and survivors of workers who have died. That's all the news in today's video, folks. Until next time, have a great day and stay safe.